Hello, my name's Will Warren. I'm happy to be here today with my co-founder Amir Bandiali to talk to you about 0x, the first crypto token protocol for decentralized exchange on the Ethereum blockchain. We've been working on this project for almost a year now. Along the way, we've developed a team of great advisors, investors, and partners. Some of them are here today. So the world is becoming tokenized. Tokens are rapidly accumulating on the Ethereum blockchain, and there are already almost 20 ERC20 tokens that exist today. The combined value of all these tokens is over $1 billion. By 2020, we expect that there will be many thousands of tokens on the Ethereum blockchain, representing a range of assets from traditional securities like stocks and bonds, all the way to scarce digital goods like video game items. The combined value of all these tokens will be in the tens to hundreds of billions of dollars. There will also be many thousands of decentralized applications, each with their own tokens. Naturally, there will be a strong need to be able to exchange these tokens. So in the current Ethereum ecosystem, there are a variety of different existing decentralized exchanges. There are also a variety of decentralized applications that require exchange functionality in order to operate, such as prediction markets, stable coins, derivatives. The issue with this current approach is that each of these applications must bootstrap liquidity from scratch. They create their own proprietary smart contracts for exchange. There's no interoperability between any of these different applications. And from a user's perspective, you have to trust 20 different smart contracts with your valuable digital assets when they all do the exact same thing. So our thesis is that smart contracts should act as modular, unopinionated building blocks that can be assembled and reconfigured. We also believe that open standards tend to win out in the long run. So what is 0x? 0x is the very first crypto token protocol that facilitates peer-to-peer exchange on the Ethereum blockchain. In layman terms, 0x is a system of smart contracts that are completely open source, publicly accessible, and that anyone can plug into. What's really interesting about 0x is that it allows smart contracts to programmatically execute trades in a single line of code. We believe that having multiple different decentralized applications sharing the same settlement layer will drive massive network effects around liquidity, which is extremely critical for exchanges. So just last week, we launched our very first user-facing product called 0x OTC. 0x OTC is a web application that you can check out right now. It's at 0xproject.com/OTC. 0x OTC allows you to execute private over-the-counter trades with anyone in the world. It's currently on the Kovan network, and you can check it out right now. This GIF shows the process of generating an order, cryptographically signing it with your private key, and broadcasting this order over any arbitrary communication channel to your counterparty, who can then inject that order into the blockchain to execute a trade. In this specific example, the person generating the order is broadcasting it over Twitter, and anyone that intercepts that order may then trade with them. In this GIF, you can see the process of someone receiving an order through a private email, submitting it to the OTC dApp, and executing a trade programmatically. So again, this is on the Kovan testnet right now. We plan to release it on the mainnet in around 4 months once we finish our smart contract audits, but you can go and play around with it today with test tokens. Timeline and roadmap. So this project has been in the works for almost a year now. We released our white paper back in February. I would encourage you to go read through it if you're interested in learning about the crypto economic incentives that are baked into the protocol. We deployed our contracts to Kovan last month, and we launched OTC just last week. In the next month, we plan on getting our smart contracts audited, and then we will deploy our contracts to the mainnet and launch our token through a public distribution event in early Q4. We're working with Perkins Coie in the US and MME in Switzerland to make sure that we do everything as transparently as possible. If you're interested in learning more about our project, please go check out our website at zeroxproject.com. You can also track our progress on GitHub, Slack, and Twitter at 0xproject. So thank you for your attention. Thanks.